Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah State Aggies offense will have their first crack at this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So short.
So you can't use it
to the air,
because it won't charge.
Finds a spot to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first
if the battery dies and we can't use
these wide receivers work the middle of the field.
Everything
so much
that's
of
on
this
here,
is
we're not going to be able to get
understanding
off.
where the receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them.
Gets away from one, finds some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson in big-time success.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He'll do it himself. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down.
Man, interesting play call on third and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got fourth down.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Dumps it off in the flats. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I guess it's interesting
First
to see
down,
how,
you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Didn't before.
But when as people study things more, opinions change. Or the facts change.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
What?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
I see.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Finds his back in the middle. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Finding up to add another.
Here, I don't even know where this conversation went, so I can't tell you. Oh, addictive personality. Yeah. No, Kira, like I get addicted to things.
Okay. So like
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
You said Madden, I did. McDonald's, like we eat McDonald's every day. That's an addiction.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass. That's reeled in.
I didn't say anything about you,
and the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or work.
And he will get home, and the
They
quarterback
really
goes
good.
down at the 17.
We're trying to finish.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The cones.
A little KY jelly in there.
Ah, there it is. Go.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense.
But anywho, you can end up being addicted to a lot of different things.
Several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can
because
disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
How your brain is wired.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
People are addicted to working out.
Okay.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Yeah, depending on how your brain wired, what gives you the dopamine hits, how you respond to them, all
Let's see
that.
what the defense can do.
And it's, following is something that can be hurtful. Which everything can be hurtful if you do too much of it. But
they really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Okay, then you don't have to do something.
no, I'm giving you an example. Like that could be harmful if you do too much of it.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Pressure coming. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Okay, so
Got some room.
then I'm going to say that we should have to do
And
that.
he
I'm
rolls
going to
into
need you.
the house. Touchdown to the Tigers. A quick
I already got
strike,
what I
just
need
as we
tonight.
expected.
And quick strikes are
Steak
easy
and
when you got
potatoes.
such great field position. Obviously, when the
For
offense
a minute,
starts, it's
for a
such
minute,
good spot.
I was eating
Defense in a bad position. The
jalapeno
offense takes
poppers from
advantage.
United every other
The
day.
kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They didn't have
Is
a
that,
whole lot of
is
real
it,
estate
and
in front of them when they
I'm
took over
asking,
possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of
would
plays
that
into
not
the end
be
zone.
from depression as well?
He'll bring it out. It's Davis.
Is that a part of depression?
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be
Or
stopped
is
at
it
the
something
15.
totally different?
think it
Utah
would-
State sending its offense back onto the
It
field.
could be.
So far, they've
Or
only
it could
been
be a
able
part
to
of me
muster
trying
a
to
field
be
goal,
on some
but hoping
simple.
to get
No.
things cooking here.
What I mean is, what we were talking about,
They'll
being
ride
addicted
Davis here.
to stuff.
And there was
Could that not
nowhere
be
to go,
part
just
of
stopped in
depression?
his tracks in the
Part-
backfield.
It could be. It is. It could be a comorbidity, is what they call it.
Sluggish, and they just need something to get
Like
going, to get started, because
two things.
they've kind of looked out
Two
of sorts
things
and out of
that
rhythm
are
this whole game.
The Aggies with a long
Connected.
way to go after the loss on the last play.
almost like it's
Leads it
two
with the back.
different disorders at the same time.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Like substance use is a disorder. So is depression. A lot of times they're connected because people are looking for a thing to help them through their depression, and they get on some kind of substance.
Okay,
To the air. It's
say
Barnes.
that one more time.
On the move and looking deep.
So,
And trying to
You're-
put points
you're
on
going
the board
through-
on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
I'm going to say a divorce.
Utah State will
And
be
they
forced
say
to
you
send out the
need-
punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
They tell you to get out more, and you start.
He'll
Oh, no.
field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought
Yes,
down, but a
'cause
really
that's
solid
what-
effort to pick up every bit of yardage
In your
on the
mind, that's
field
what's helping you with getting over the divorce.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. It's hard enough to stop these guys,
Right.
let alone when they get
Yeah.
field position
And now,
like this. They scored last
you're
time,
shopping.
and this
Yeah,
time, they'll
Now
break it
you
up
shopping
from
for
inside
shit
the red
you don't
zone.
even need. Is that
He
40?
is going
No, 40
nowhere.
is keeping
Stop
all
at
that
the
shit,
line of scrimmage.
never throwing nothing away.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a
Oh, my
defense,
God.
man. You want to get penetration
Yes,
and not
but
let
that
that
could be-
tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that
All right,
rate
I got
and
it.
that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he
I
gets
think,
started.
I don't know.
What you don't get?
That's always been fascinating to me.
Quarters?
Yeah.
They got
But
nothing
like,
on the last
nigga.
play. It's 2nd and 10.
That
You even, how you walking around?
Looking to fire. Snagged in
Like,
the middle. It's Brown.
this even able like
Now he's got it all the way down to
In
the
your house.
21-yard
Yeah.
line, and they
And everything-
are threatening on first down.
a lot of that comes from.
And the slant is really
So
a
that's one of the
difficult route to
mental
defend against
disorders we
your
learned
DB
about.
man coverage, especially
Well,
when you
it was
have
in
no
our
help
book.
on
We
the
didn't learn
inside.
about
So
it.
if
We
you're
didn't
the
talk about
offense,
it.
You continue seeing that coverage.
Um,
You might as well keep attacking it
But
just like that.
that's usually also goes with depression.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He was open. He had it.
That goes
and he
with
dropped it.
depression.
Would have been
Yes.
a touchdown. Instead, it's second
Like it's not
down.
it's not a symptom
Oh,
of
the
depression,
quarterback, he had his hands in the air after throwing that
but
one. He thought that was
usually
a sixer.
quarters are
This
depressed
guy
in some kind of way, and there's usually something that triggers that.
Leaves it with the back.
No shit.
Yeah,
Picks up 4.
It
That'll
did.
leave them with 3rd
And the
and 6.
reason why I saw this lady who had this car and this no
Clemson now
like,
operating
if
in the
this-
red zone.
Like, this is the window. Like, she had stuff like filled
Motion
to
from the
like
back. Wants to throw.
Damn it.
It's Klubnik.
3/4 of the fucking window was like
Using the
full
quick
of
game.
stuff like
They
all the way
gain
around the
stop at the
park
5-yard
where
line,
she's
but it
there.
will be first and goal from there.
And I was just like,
We're at
And a lot of
the
that
2-minute
is,
timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to
abandonment
pile on a
issues
little more before the break. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown.
No. It's so a disorder is something you do that if it's not considered a disorder unless it causes some kind of issue in your life. That's what makes it a disorder.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead.
So if it causes a hitch in your giddy up.
Yes.
And he'll just take him
right. You can have OCD, right? A lot of people claim I got OCD. I clean all the time, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
That's not a right. That's not a disorder. It's a disorder if you can't leave your house because you got to clean
It all comes down to this drive,
that corner in the back of the bathroom that nobody uses.
Them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line.
Yes.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up, taking it the other way.
Think about how different I deal with you.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
Okay, don't take it. Don't think about it. No, I'm treating you like I understand where you may be coming from.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
You somebody participation. It's not mine.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They find
I did have a therapist, but
maybe a chance to grab a little momentum.
Yeah, you don't think you need that shit. You fine.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You gotta get some points on the board. You gotta create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards.
It's an attachment style.
And he's wrestled to the ground. Utah State up
And remember I told you I have an anxious attachment style?
Back to pass, it's Barnes.
I definitely think you do too.
An open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Where you crave closeness, but also fears of being abandoned.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
An anxious attachment not being enough for people that you care about.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. They'll move the chains. Good execution on
that's your attachment style.
You ready?
Huh?
I'm curious. Thank you.
You're up.
To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sterling. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does
Pretty
give
hot
his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes.
Guess who
He's
that
got
is?
nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
This guy.
Running out of time here in the
34.
first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
I'm lying. 55.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here. Right
bullshit. I don't need no Discord wrap up.
I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed,
13.
that is the case.
What is Rule 13?
And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now, wondering 2 things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
You got the chew clock on. But no, for me understanding that all that mean I'm cuss you out, big bad Kia was the front you put on.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half.
Like, what, it's the front you put on, or did I know it?
Yeah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
You rather have me cussing you out
Nice
back?
job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program,
You like, ouch.
classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season. This shouldn't be a surprise to
I
anybody.
couldn't
If you've
wait
got
for
the
about
lead in the third
MVP
quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do
Couldn't
that,
wait.
run the football. You're now seeing this offense.
I know.
Call these run
I'm
plays
a
back to back.
glutton
They're
for
trying to be
punishment,
physical.
but
They're
I
trying to stay
cannot
on the
wait.
field.
Are you serious?
Looking to
Yes.
throw on first down. Grabbed over the
I'm
middle.
ready to get
It's
back to it,
Brown.
get
Now
deeper
they're
into it.
starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
He's still it all.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have, with the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. That's exactly what they're
Here's
doing now.
your problem
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess
from the
around.
outside looking in.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Man. Be decisive.
You're a runner.
Stick your foot in
You
the
want to
ground.
run from
Pick up
everything.
3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
No, but you didn't.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. Stop just
That's how we do.
inside the 30.
I'm just telling you what it is.
29. It's
You want to
18
run from
yard
everything.
pickup and a first down.
I don't
The
have to deal
Tigers
with
kept
this.
this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Yeah,
Looking for room. It's Adams.
and I guess I came coming from where I'm coming from in those 12 years. Like,
And running really has been the key
I
on
wanted
this
to
drive,
deal with
guys.
shit.
Lots
Like, I was tired of
success
not.
right there. They
I was
generated
tired of
another
not dealing with
explosive
shit.
play. Their
Like,
success running the ball, big reason why
I
they've
spent
been
I
able
spent
to
the
put up
whole
a lot of
12
points
years
and have a
never
really
dealing
nice
with
lead in this
anything,
one. And now
and it was
back in the
like,
red zone
no,
again, they're looking to add to that lead.
let's
Because
They were able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
on different shit.
which is crazy, right? Coming from you.
The quarterback just lost track of the
Because you
play
love
clock.
to
Didn't
beat
get
me
the
up on
snap
shit
off
that I
quickly
beat myself
enough.
up on a
Offense getting
billion
set for
times.
first down.
Beat myself up.
Like you, like not, and even when I be like, I beat myself up about this a billion times. You want to hit the gas even. You know how you told me to hit the gas on the car when it's going 30 miles an hour?
That's a big key for this
That's what
offense.
you do
You've got
to
the
me
lead
when
here in
I
the
say,
second half. You
hey,
want to
I've already dealt with this
gotta just
myself.
keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense.
This is part of how we ended up where we ended up Saturday. I'm just gonna start. We're just gonna start counting the days, the Saturdays that we was there, and skip the other. Like I'm gonna be like Saturday, and you just gonna know that it was the last time we was together. It's trying to be like 2 Saturdays ago. It's just not working out.
The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But because you was coming at me about the whole, like, you're still not divorced and da-da-da stuff, and it was like, fam, I know. Like, I'm fighting that now. And I felt like you just kept hammering it, and I'm like, dog, or something.
Down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter in this
I felt like you pushing me, kept like, you know how they be talking shit, they keep putting their finger in your chest, backing you up. That's how I felt you was doing to me.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I'm winning.
I think at this point, David, the quarter
fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
You can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the later third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
This defensive lineman have serious that you're done with that because you're still there. Hitting the quarterback time and time again.
Is this where we want to go again?
This much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants
I'm
to get
asking you because my answer is still so. And that's not being like, it's first of all, that is not the same. Like, that's not it
That's a huge
at all.
Offense, but they're down
That's what you was going for.
More of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball.
If that's the answer, if that's the sound you was going for, that ain't it.
Off play action on first down.
Apparently,
got his man to the left.
I'm not going to ever get that.
No. It's not about you not getting that.
I know the offense is
like,
by a lot here in the second half.
It's not about you not getting that. It's not about whether I do it or not. Like, I'm going to do it.
Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep
I fucked up, but I am in the process of doing it. You not taking me serious. Is it making me be like, oh shit?
How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line,
Yeah,
second
I heard
and
you
7.
said a bad word, Jack. No, what you turning lights on for?
Back to throw, it's Barnes.
Savannah.
A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game one.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here on third down for this offense. Gets the back moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Scanning the field, it's Conover. Pulls it in, it's Jacobs. So now it's second and long. 42 Spider. 4-2. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it past the marker.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Starling. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Conover. Got the quick pass. Through another one. Turning it on. Running through contact. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting